Hey. No. Hey. Ugh. Hey. Ugh. Hey. Oh my god. I'm really awkward. Hey guys. So yeah, welcome to my first ever vlog that I'm doing in my life. That's why I'm extremely awkward and don't know how to speak to a camera or anything like that. Usually I'm the one behind the camera interviewing people, making them feel, comfortable and everything. So thank you for following my project. Just keep running. So you're probably wondering, why am I running a marathon and why am I doing all this kind of crazy stuff around it? I have never considered myself a runner. I, will run on off seasons for sports like once in a while, or going to the gym, doing like 2 miles on an elliptical, maybe going out for a run twice a week, 2-3 miles tops. And I don't think I've ever ran more than 6 miles at a time before in my life. So yeah, 26.2 is definitely a lot more, but it's always been something on the back of my mind. I think that's because my dad, I'd always hear stories about him like coaching his track team, running marathons, just like really inspiring stuff and stuff that like when he would talk about it, he just always like enjoyed it, and you'd see like this kind of like, I don't know, energy and glow behind him when he's talking about this. And just the stories are amazing, some of them about students' lives that he helped like change around completely and go on the right path for success in life, or just himself and the stories of training and like the crazy stuff that can happen during races and things like that. So it's always been something that I found very interesting, and something that I'm like, I want to experience this one day, I want to do it. But I think when I was a kid, I didn't realize how much actually goes into that, and how much training and dedication and sore muscles you will have while doing it. So yeah, I just knew that I wanted to do it at some point in time, and then I was finally like, you know what, I'm gonna do this now. I just recently graduated college. I'm going and starting my career, but also trying to really figure it out what it is that I want with my life. And I think when you come out of school, you're just kind of lost, and even if you have like the structured job in life, it's still kind of like this whole different mentality than what you're used to. You're used to just going to school and like working towards something, and then when you kind of get there, you're like, all right, well, now what? And life always kind of makes you feel like you have to be working towards something or for someone else. And then when you get there, it's kind of like, now you have to think for yourself. Now you have to figure out what it is that you want, and you're like, what? And it's daunting. I don't think people like thinking for themselves or making these choices, but I think it's super important, and that's why I wanted to make this choice. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna run this. I want to do this marathon. It's been on the back of my mind for years, and this is the time. This is what's best for me. I'm at a place where I'm trying to find more about myself, trying to make decisions for myself, and also trying to just stay fit and stay motivated. And there's no better way than when you're coming back from a long day of work or whatever else you're doing, and it's like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and it's like, all right, well, I would love to just like sit on the couch, like eat some dinner, and then, browse on Facebook or whatever else I'm doing. But instead it's like, nope, I'm gonna put my sneakers on and walk out that door and then go on my like 2, 3, 4, however many mile run it is and what it's gonna be. And so far it's been a really great experience. Like, my positivity's been up. I feel fit. I have like a good attitude towards it and everything. There's been some like little roadblocks here and there with my health just while running, but nothing too major that it's like prevented me. And it's nice. It's nice to have that. Even because I do a lot of freelance work with camera equipment, so when I'm carrying like 50 pounds of equipment around with me, I don't feel the same kind of like out of breath feeling, and I definitely feel more endurance, and I think that has to do with like my running and my training, which is really awesome to have. But also the reason why I wanted to run this marathon, or like part of the reason why, like that I knew when I was running this marathon is I knew I was also going to do a fundraiser. And, you know, the reason I got into, like, knowing about the marathon or, like, being inspired to do it was because of my dad and hearing his stories. And so I wanted to fundraise for him. And I'm fundraising for the Multiple Myeloma Foundation, which he was diagnosed with back in 2005. And luckily, you know, he was able to fight it and battle it, and he's fine. He's he's in remission from leukemia, but he's not in remission from multiple myeloma, because the way that works, like, there is no cure for it. It doesn't really go away. Some people have a better case than others, so my dad's wasn't too bad, where he's learned to live with it, a weaker immune system, things like that. Still having to, like, you know, stay healthy and everything, but it can be a very deadly cancer, and I have friends who have lost loved ones from it, and I know other people who have, like, passed away in their early 60s and everything, so it's still something that they're looking for a cure, and I wanted, you know, to fundraise as part of that. Just because it was inspiring to see my dad when he first was diagnosed with leukemia and multiple myeloma, and seeing, you know, how he just kept a positive attitude, ate healthy, was training and running all the time. Because we were young. I was only in 6th grade. My younger brother was only in 3rd grade. And, you know, he didn't want us to see him, like, you know, struggling and suffering. And he just wanted to, like, keep that positivity going. And I think that's, you know, what also saved him and helped him go into remission. And so, you know, running was a key part of that I think is just super inspiring, and that I want to highlight in my own training, and also, you know, dedicate for this run. So I wanted to do this whole interactive thing, you know, just because of my own interest in, like, media production and interactivity and things like that, but also because I thought it was just, like, such a great way to also, like, talk about this important issue and also fundraise for it and everything. So yeah, it's going to be a great journey, and I hope that anyone who's watching this will please donate. That's the shameless plug. If you can donate, that would be great. I have tons of different ideas that I'm doing for fundraising as well, and I might have, you know, t-shirts coming out in the next few months as well. So, you know, definitely, like, follow me on this journey, and if you can contribute, that would be great. And then even if you don't have the money to contribute, just, like, you know, sending positive vibes is always appreciated. You're probably wondering, you know, okay, Stevie, you're doing this training and fundraising and all that stuff. That's great, but, like, so how is it actually going? I want to see that. And so, yeah, I recorded myself talking just like this, only more awkward because it's to my phone and in public where everyone could see me, which was bad enough on its own. So I've been doing 2-mile runs during the weekdays, sometimes doing a workout in between at the gym if I can, but not enough, not too much, you know, that it might cause me to get any injuries, because I don't want to mess up my training long term. Then I'm also doing 3-mile runs. I started with 2-mile and then built up to 3-mile runs on the weekend. Hopefully we'll get into 4-mile runs by next week or the week after, and kind of just building it up like that, just to get my stamina and my endurance back, getting my legs kind of used to this. Because I do have bad knees. I've had that for over 10 years of my life now, and I just want to make sure, you know, that I'm doing this at a pace. Usually after, like, 2 to 3 months is when my knees start acting up, like, too much that it hurts, that I can't do, like, consistent running all the time. So I want to just, like, introduce this kind of training into my life and schedule to see if, you know, it's going to continue to be okay at this kind of rate and pace, or if, you know, I might have to take more days off to do more, like, strength training in my legs and stuff like that, just so I don't affect my knees and make it a worse situation for me later on, that it might be harder for me to train, like, when I want to get into more of, like, the intense marathon training. So far it's been okay. My knees haven't acted up too much, maybe, like, a little thing here and there, like, in the run, but nothing that it's, like, so painful that I can't move or anything like that. My roommate is playing Overwatch, because that's all he does, and I can hear it. Hear everything through this door into the living room. So yeah, always, every single Saturday I just hear Overwatch. So yeah, I mean, besides that, training's been going well. If you want to take a look, here is a montage of all my trainings so you can see all the fun stuff. Yeah. It is Saturday morning, day 2 of running, and I'm extremely hungover. So we'll see how well this goes today. Now I kind of wish I didn't stop to stretch because I'm starting to feel like stomach pains and everything. And my body's just saying, why would you do this to me? So finished the first 1.5 miles for my 3-mile run today, and got this really nice view now that I'm going a little bit further. Hey, look at the preview. Yeah. At least I have a really nice aesthetic for whenever I'm working out. So this, I got this beautiful view. Squeeze me through this terrible. I'm really exhausted because I did 2 hours of jiu-jitsu, which is a form of martial arts, before this. So yeah, maybe I should have done the run earlier in the morning, but I was too lazy and then it got hot out, so this is what I get for being a lazy piece of shit. So, run's going really good today. I'm really happy with how I'm feeling leg-wise, breathing-wise, all of it. It's going really good. This is my longest run I'm doing so far, which is 4 miles. I'm really looking forward to the rest of my workouts this week, and I have some really fun, exciting news to share and show with you later on in the week, so stay tuned and keep following. Thanks. So yeah, some cool places, some really beautiful sunsets I've been seeing. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and the follow is what is it called? My handle. That's it. It's not like I am in the media or anything and don't or should know this, you know. My handle is NYC Marathon 2017. And you can also like my page on Facebook, Just Keep Running, and get different updates there as well. And all of those also have links to my website, which has different blog posts, which is where these vlogs will also be. So definitely, you know, keep updated with it. And also, some things to look forward to in future vlogs that I'm going to do is part of my fundraising campaign. Talking with friends, they all had really cool ideas for me to do, and some of them are making bets with me so that I'll do ridiculous or stupid things for them to give me money. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, it's fun, it's going to be funny to watch on video, and I'm making money for a great cause in the process, so it's a win-win for everyone. But what I'm also going to do is each week, I'm going to try to do it each week, depending on how the vlogs go. I'm going to have a fitness fundraiser segment where each week I'll have people donating. If you donate $5, you can tell me a workout to do. And it'll be something here in my apartment that I can do. So 20 push-ups or, 50 crunches, things like that, that you can, have me do, and I'll, be filming it while I'm doing this vlog. So the fitness fundraiser segment, you can see me sweating and dying in my apartment. So much fun. Yeah, so some really fun things to look forward to, and I hope you keep following and watching on this exciting journey, and hopefully over time I will get less and less awkward, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. So see you later.